The one word that I wish people would use more often, that I never hear anybody use, is the word winsome. Winsome, you might have an idea of what it means. When you look it up in the dictionary, it just tells you it means pretty. That's it, pretty. But a lot of words mean pretty. Pretty means pretty. To me, winsome is a specific kind of beauty. It's a certain kind of prettiness. It's not the same as like supermodel pretty, you know, where the woman just makes herself up, tons of makeup, and it's obvious that she looks plastic. It's like, yeah, okay, this is the stereotype of what beauty is supposed to be. Winsome, on the other hand, to me, it designates something internal. It's like this intrinsic prettiness, an intrinsic beauty. It's not, you know, what you do to yourself. It's not what the person, you know, puts on to make herself look that way. It's what comes natural. It's a natural beauty. It's kind of a wholesome beauty, really. I was rewatching Great Balls of Fire recently, the Jerry Lee Lewis story with Dennis Quaid, and I was really struck by just how winsome Winona Ryder is in that movie. I know she's very young in that movie, and she just has this natural beauty to her, this wholesomeness that it's intoxicating. That's what winsome is. Winsome is an intoxicating, natural, intrinsic quality, or intrinsic beauty that you just want to drink in and just can't get enough of. I first encountered the word winsome actually listening to Tex Ritter's Greatest Hits. He has a song on there called The Marshal's Daughter. The opening line of that song goes, "The Marshal has a daughter." No, once a Marshal had a daughter, a pretty, winsome daughter. Just something about how Tex Ritter sang that word, winsome, the way it came out of his voice. It just really struck me as a cool word, so I wanted to make sure I understood what it meant. I'm pretty sure it meant beauty, but I wanted to make sure, and like I say, that's really all the dictionary has to say about it. In modern times, in these days, I'll give you an example of somebody who is very winsome. That would be Jen Psaki, President Biden's former press secretary, now a reporter on MSNBC. She just comes across as this wholesome. She's not super made up, you know. You look at her, she just has this down-home quality to her, this natural beauty, this natural intrinsic perfection. That's the best thing I can say about her. She just has this perfection to her that is very just addictive. You just want to watch clips of her on YouTube over and over. Just make a playlist of Jen Psaki videos and hit loop and just watch them over and over because she's just so beautiful. She's just so perfect in so many ways. She's winsome. So I encourage everybody, use winsome more. Find examples of winsome in your life and show appreciation for that. Because not everybody is winsome. There's not a lot of winsomeness in this world. So when you find it, you know, appreciate it. Honor it.
Once a marshal had a daughter, a pretty winsome daughter, and he brung her up as the best as he knowed how. But the man who killed her mother more than any other, the marshal swore to get by prayer and vow.